This video is the seventh and final phase of Tess of the D'Urbervilles. Angel returns from Brazil to his family and he discovers two letters awaiting for him. The first is Tess's angry note where she finally tells him how she feels wronged by him, and the second is from two well-wishers, from Iz and Marion, and they warn him that his wife is in danger from an enemy in the shape of a friend. What they mean is that Alec is pretending to be a friend towards Tess, but his real goals, his real motives are not as friendly as they appear. Angel manages to locate Tess's mother, who, after dodging the issue for a while, indicates that her daughter has taken up residence in Sandbourne, a town on the coast. Angel manages to find Tess at a boarding house and she's going by the name Mrs. d'Urberville. When he meets her, she's wearing very lavish clothing and she's very standoffish. He asks her forgiveness, but she tells him that it's too late. He has arrived too late because she has given in to Alec's advances and become his mistress. She tells Angel to leave and never return. Tess goes back to the bedroom and she cries in despair. She blames Alec for her circumstances, saying that now he has cost her Angel for a second time and that he had lied to her when he said that Angel wouldn't return. The argument becomes heated and then suddenly a silence descends on the room. Tess leaves. Later, the landlady of the house notices a red stain in the centre of the ceiling downstairs, and it starts to spread out, and we realise that this is blood. And this blood is draining from Alec's body because Tess has stabbed him to death. Tess catches up with Angel and confesses what she has done. After being reluctant to believe her, he gives in and forgives her for a crime. And this is a little odd that he will forgive her for murdering a man, but previously he couldn't bring himself to forgive her for being the victim of rape. She explains that she has killed the man who has ruined both of their lives. He sees that she is nearly hysterical, but he accepts her and he tells her that he loves her. So that's all she had to do to prove her love to Angel. All she had to do was allow him an enormous hissy fit, a stroke that took him to Brazil while her family were made homeless and her reputation dragged through the gutter before she finally committed a murder, bringing on the full force of the law and the likelihood that she will be hanged for the crime. That's it. Nothing could have been simpler, Tess. Knowing that Tess would be sought at the ports of Wessex, the pair make their way inland and find an empty mansion and spend 5 days in happiness there. However, they are eventually disturbed by a cleaning woman and they again go on the lam. They walk for miles until finally in the early morning they reach Stonehenge. Here, Tess lies down on an altar and explains that she doesn't want to run anymore. The fact that it's an altar is very important because it ties up with the idea that Tess feels her life has been for sacrifice. And at the end, we tie up the paganism, the religious connotations of the natural world. Everything comes together at Stonehenge when Tess offers herself up as a sacrifice to the gods that have been playing with her. She accepts that she will be killed for murdering Alec, but she asks Angel to marry her younger sister when she has been hanged. She reasons that Liza Lou is like her in every regard, but she does not have the sin on her character that she does herself. The police arrive. Angel asks them to allow Tess to sleep until she awakes naturally, and when she does awake she explains that she is almost glad of her death sentence because now she will not be allowed alive for Angel to resent. It's almost like a gift from Tess to Angel. She says, "I shall not live for you to despise me." She has talked through her position and she has accepted her death, so when she is arrested, she simply says, "I am ready." Tess is taken to Wintonchester prison, and the novel closes with Angel and Liza Lou watching from a nearby hill as a black flag is raised from the prison, and this indicates that an execution has taken place. The pair then join hands and walk away, and there is a clear suggestion that the pair marry exactly as Tess had wished. And that concludes the novel.